Hi, grade five. So for this block, it is your last block before the weekend. That's exciting. So one more hour, so keep working hard. So this is what you're going to do today. You're going to create a presentation so you can share your research. Um, so as you know, our central idea was throughout time, interdependent relationships between the local and global markets lead to globalization. And we really worked on choosing and acting, and then we'll do some reflecting. So you're taking action here. And as you know, you're making a visual on the research that you've researched the last 2 days. So I'm going to go over some examples and kind of some tips on how to make something a nice visual for your audience. So because you're going to be trying to influence your audience, you really want to think about how can we draw their attention? How can we keep them captivated? How can we have them look at my visual and go, "Oh wow, that was really cool," or "Oh wow, that's really interesting." "Oh wow, I really understand that message in their in your poster or your visual." So if we look at these two, for example, okay, and I know I'm not there to have a conversation with you, but I want you to think about and reflect to yourself, what do you notice? Which visual is easier to understand? And which visual is more influential? So we can just look at both of these for a moment. Okay, so I'm hoping you were able to realize that this one over here, I would say is a better visual. If I look at this orange one, I don't even know where to focus. There's a lot of text and then images and then they're overlapping. I'm not really sure where to look and what I see as important. When I look at the one on the right, the blue one, I can see that the big word is plastic. So it has to do something with plastic. And I could see that they were creative in the image to make it in the shape of a dolphin or a whale. And they have limited text. Because it's not a book or a novel, it is a visual, it's a poster. We don't need to have a lot of information. We just need the important stuff. So for your visual, you want to select just the important information, the most important. So yesterday, a few of you probably found, maybe 5 or 6 or 4 different pieces of information for each key concept. Try to make it and choose one sentence for each of the key concepts of form, causation, and connection. So on your visual, you have the title of your program, whether it's called Drop It, Filter Water, or Stop Wasting Food, and then you want to have a sentence for each one. Now, also remember, good visuals also have images, and you can think about how can you create or how can you import an emotionally powerful image. And the image could be something like this, where it's in the background, okay? Or it could be smaller images like this one. It depends on what you want to show in your poster or your visual. When it comes to the writing, you want to choose font that's easy for the audience to read. You want to use large font for the most important parts, like a title. You want to use interesting fonts. And you also want to use easy to read fonts. So a little tidbit, choosing font that's like the cursive, I wouldn't recommend that because it's very hard to read. It's usually very small. And then you also want to think about colors. What colors match with your issue or your topic? What colors blend and work together? What colors make it easier for the person to read and to see and to understand the information? So those are just some examples for you. You are going to be working independently on this to create your visual. Here are your options. You can create it on Canva. You can create it on Google Slides. You can create it on another app, maybe that you know of. Okay, you're going to create your image. And you want to make sure you're going to be informing with the knowledge that you share, influencing, so thinking of having that captivating information, and you need to be creative. So you're going to have to be good communicators here, and you're going to be using a lot of these ATLs today. Now I have to say, whatever you choose to do, whether it's a Canva or a Google Slide or another app, you can only have one page. That's all I'm giving you. So for example, if you wanted to do it on a Google Slide, all you get is this one page, this one slide. If you want to do it on Canva, great resource, great website. Right, you can go to canva.com and find some templates. You probably want to look for a poster. You only get one page. Okay, so that's going to really force you to think about how can I put my information into simplified sentences. Okay, so you're only going to get one page depending on what layout you choose. Okay, so I'm excited to see your final visuals. Think about the ones that I've shared here with you. You know, this one is really powerful. I see that the colors blend really well together. I see titles that are important and bigger. I see some statistics and some numbers. And I see some images that match with my issue or my topic, okay? So, hope you guys take some time. Do not rush through this. If you want to check in with your groups, you can send them a message and think about what information is important that you think you should all have on your poster. All right, that's it from me. Work hard on this. It will be due for Sunday. So I'm just going to go over the homework with you now so that you know, and then I'll post it on Google Classroom. Finish the reading assignment from today. You need to finish your visual and be ready to present on Sunday. You need to finish your 6-word and preface for memoir writing on Google Site. And then catch up on Zern if you are behind. All right, that's the homework for the weekend. So have a great last block working on your presentations. I'm excited to see them on Sunday, and I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Okay, bye for now.